Hello. Hello. Oh, I'm muted. That's why. Now I'm live. Hello. I forgot to unmute myself. Lid's here. That was why Lid was going hello.
I'm on the internet.
You sure are. Okay. Let me get a stream going in Discord. Okay, are things working? I hope so. If not, it's gonna be annoying. Hmm. That's probably why. Let me try this again. Fiddle around in menus, wait and see, make sure. I think I'm good, but... Okay, we're gonna... Gonna check something, see if I can... No, that don't work. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, oh, wait, you... Okay, you couldn't see that. That's fine. Huh. Well, I guess we're doing this the manual way. When in doubt, you can always just have it capture your entire display. Let's see, is this working?
Yeah.
Yay, okay. Time to continue. Wait, I beat this level.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's fine. I'm at the end of it anyway. I just gotta walk like 10 feet. Okay, we're good.
Is it all done?
How's the audio coming in, by the way, if you're there?
Thanks to you, Corvo. All right, let's go.
Yes. Low chaos. We killed one person, but hey, you know, it happens. Oh, they found a bunch of bodies. That's not good.
The Twitch audio sounds pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't listen to it long enough to hear. Obviously I haven't said anything in a minute or so, so I couldn't hear myself. So I don't know if I'm quiet or loud. But you compared to the game audio
Makes me
sounded good.
uneasy, to tell the truth. A small fry like me always gets the worst of it. But maybe it's going to be different now. Lord Regent is gone. The Abbey has a new High Overseer. I'm guessing our work is almost done. The others are in the bar. No doubt waiting to raise a glass in your name. Me, I think I'll just linger out here if you don't mind. Reflect.
What's this game about again? Isn't it like people like killing each other over whale blubber or some shit?
You were the Royal Guard. for the Empress. She got killed. You got framed. You made a deal with not quite the devil, but close, and now you have special powers and are getting revenge. Also, you had an illegitimate child with the Empress, who the game doesn't make it explicit, but is very obvious. This is part of that early 2010s sad dad genre, which really is like the entirety of the 2010s, if I'm being honest.
I feel like that's something people don't talk about. I feel like they don't lump Dishonored in with those a lot of the time.
Well, it's because Corvo's a silent protagonist.
Won't be long now, barring some unfortunate turn of events or betrayal. I will soon have a very astonishing title. Royal Physician. No, it's too much like Sokolov. Maybe it's time for a change. A reimagining, something that will shake the Academy of Natural.
Have we hit a new paradigm? Is there a new stereotypical protagonist in a post-sad dad world?
I'm trying to think, like, what are, looking at recent games, like, what is the common elements?
Attention Dunwall citizens. Hiram Burroughs, once known as the Lord Regent,
Okay, I don't think...
is no longer in power. His corrupt and illegitimate regime has come to a close. Long live the Emperor.
Back already? I'm happy to talk. I suspect my charm is the only thing keeping me alive. I'm beginning to suspect the Lord Regent is no longer in power. Am I correct? If so,
It's really, this is a really weird case of why are you the silent protagonist? Because they give you a voice in 2, so they know. It's kind of like how Doom 2016 did, like, the Half-Life 1 unspoken, unbroken first-person narrative. And then Eternal was like, fuck that, we're having cutscenes.
Yeah.
Which was the correct decision. Because Doom 2016 is not really benefited by...
And I feel like, you know, Doom 2016's, like, very, you know, like, it's very much the same kind of story that the classic Doom games were, and I feel like that's, like, you know... I feel like with what they're doing in that game, that's kind of like the limit, you know?
Yeah. This is neither an endorsement or condemnation of Doom Eternal's story. I'm just saying that, like, I'm glad that they just have cutscenes now. Anyway, there's not really anything left to do in the hub. We'll be back one more time. Let's go say hi. No, it's on the first floor. We did it. We beat the game, Lid.
He's done it. Word is spreading
Already?
all over the city.
Already?
The tyranny is over.
Well, it's been 4 streams.
Tomorrow, Emily will be on the throne.
I think this is stream number 6, actually.
Put everything you've got into rebuilding the city.
I wish there were more of a city.
You usually don't beat the game
Dunwall is rats.
10 minutes into the stream.
Yeah, no.
The Admiral's right, I'm afraid. Corvo, you did your job while the rest of us sat on our asses. Our work starts tomorrow.
Tonight, rest easy. Tomorrow, we crown an empress. To Corvo, the man who served to change the course of history.
To Emily Caldwell, and the new dawn rising for Dunwall and the Empire. She'll need higher.
The Hound Pits pub will be open for business again soon. And so will I.
Of course not, no. I just think I should have a central role. She trusts me.
It's true, she does, but she should trust all of us.
Your life will be
Don't
changed.
you trust me,
Very
Callista?
soon.
There's a pretty little forest just north of Holdfast, just waiting to be turned into fruit.
The conspirators have found the city hall here. With great care, they are fallen.
Oh, hey, that's weird.
Wonder what the histories will say about it. I must remember to burn that memoir.
Emily's first act will be to rescind the warrant for your arrest. We can finally take that mask off.
We took control of the Abbey through blackmail, but perhaps over time we can wield a more legitimate form.
And like you must be thinking of settling down.
So many dead. When things are better, I will suggest my lord fund a memorial.
You'll always drink free.
We're leaving tomorrow, aren't we? I don't know if I want to.
Oh, I guess I'll just go to bed. Okay. Everything is fine.
Everything is awesome?
Shut up.
I've never even seen that movie.
Surprisingly, neither have I.
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
It better have worked. It cost me a month's profit.
Yes, sir. I believe Corvo has breathed his last. Just as you wanted.
You've done a fine job.
Remember, we need the body. If we come forward with the corpse of the man who murdered the Empress, we'll be greeted as
You
heroes.
know, I was about to ask, do we know what Arcane is up to? And then I remembered, yeah.
Blade.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, Blade is better than Redfall.
Yes, sir.
Perhaps.
Probably,
Just,
yeah.
You know, I'm just thinking about the
fact that there's not going to be a Blade movie.
Yeah, the meme around that about how no one they can't get anyone to make a Blade movie. How are they going to make a game?
I think you're strong enough to survive that. I'll put you on a raft, and then I've got to ship out myself before they find out I've gone against their wishes. Snakes. They'll want to do the same to me as soon as I've outlived my uses. Hopefully you'll wake up and find your way out of this cursed city.
Anyway, we're in the dump.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died. Poisoned. Tivian stuff. Amateur work. He'll live. That's up to Dowd.
I still can't.
I know a great deal, bodyguard. I recognize those marks on your hand. A gift from your friend. The one who talks to you in the dark. Talks to you when you visit his shrines. I visited those shrines too. And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into your Empress. But I don't know you. Who you are, and who you fight for. You're a mystery.
Hey, Barry. What's up?
Have you ever heard of this canceled game called LMNO?
Not super familiar.
I guess Arcane was doing support development on it. It was
Here you are
primarily
at last,
being developed
in a
by
ruined and drowning world, held
then
captive by the
known.
man who
Well, I
flew
don't
from
know.
the
It was
Empress
like right
and
around the
assassinated
time
them.
that EA Los
Your
Angeles,
friends
formerly known
poisoned
as
you and
DreamWorks
dumped your body.
Interactive, was
They
renaming
do it to
themselves
protect
to Danger
themselves,
Close
so no one
Games.
would ever know what they'd
I'm not
done.
sure exactly
Or was it
what was
because they
going
were a
on there,
single move
but
away from controlling an empire, and
Spielberg
they
was
knew you'd
involved
never
with
let
that
them
one.
manipulate it?
Oh, okay.
Maybe none of these.
Because
Perhaps
that's
just
also
the nature
the
of man.
Medal of Honor devs. And Boom Blocks.
And Boom Blocks.
I'm honestly kind of surprised that
that's still a Wii exclusive.
Well, no. That even though it kind of makes sense that Spielberg would have a particular frequent collaborator, the fact that Medal of Honor and Boom Blocks were in fact developed by the same people feels like it shouldn't be correct.
Hmm. I don't know if this is the correct way to get out, but it's how I'm getting out, I think.
Barry's gonna have to eat dinner soon.
I saw.
That is how it is being a living organism.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have done that. Hmm. Okay, so this is where I'm supposed to come out. Got it. This'll be explained, I assume, in the DLC, where you play as Dodd. Okay, so this is where I came out of the rats. Okay. Hmm. Seems like... Nope.
Remember that video where the engineer says nope and then his neck gets long?
Yes. Why do you bring that up?
Because I think that your the way that you said the word just then was rather similar.
That video is kind of ingrained into my DNA. I don't think we want to go that way. Feels like there should be some way that I can, like, move or navigate. But I guess not.
So you know Majesco?
Yes.
Did you know that in 2016 they got bought out by a biotech company and exited the entertainment industry altogether?
I did not.
That's just a thing that can happen, I guess. I mean, I guess there's that classic thing, right, that people talk about where you know the shareholders will get together in their meeting and someone will ask, well, why does the company make product? Why doesn't the company simply just make money?
We're on the Dodge mission. Okay. Oh. All right. I kind of want to reload that because I don't have a ton of... Actually, no. Okay.
Wolfenstein's Cyber Pilot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wasn't that the VR thing that they made around the same time as Youngblood?
Yep.
Yeah, and Arcane was heavily involved in Youngblood's production, which that went well.
Obviously, it's a little weird because, you know, some of these games were co-developed with Machine Games, and of course, Arcane Austin existed. but it is kind of weird to look at the games that Arcane has developed, and it's like, oh, they went like 6 years between.
Yeah, I played a bit of Prey 2017. I haven't finished it, but it was something I got like a couple hours in and do want to go back to at some point.
Like back in the 2000s, it was 6 years between Dark Messiah and Dishonored, and all they did in between was an iOS game. And then here since then, like since 2016, they've been at least releasing something every 2 years. It's just kind of interesting to see development timelines seem to speed up rather than slow down.
Yeah, that's well. I mean, it helps when you split into two companies, but
yeah.
No idea if that's what they want me to do, but that's where I'm going. Going for my gear seems like the better move than doing a direct frontal assault. I want my sleep darts. Yeah, I mean, Blade is still far enough out that it's like, that game isn't real yet. It's a bone charm, but no runes. Okay. Given my limited supply of stuff, I do want to kind of get some potions. Or figure out a way to get more verticality, but... The barnacles especially are one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, this game was made by the art director for Half-Life 2, huh? Rest in peace.
Yeah.
They have a very Half-Life alien energy about them. A lot of dead guys in here.
Did you know apparently that Blade game is going to be set in France?
Sure, why not?
Did you see speaking of the French, did you see my post about Rayman?
What is your Rayman post?
Let me find it so I can remember what the exact wording was. Rayman isn't that good, but there should be more games like it. In parentheses, give graduates $10 million to make a game about the shit they were doodling in their notebook.
Oh, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna look something.
Because that is exactly what Rayman is.
Rayman is what? Just
it's
shit.
Like they like Ubisoft hired like a 20-year-old, and then 6 years later they gave him what is now the equivalent of like $10 million to make a game about the shit he was doodling in his notebook in school.
Hey, that's kind of awesome. More games should...
That's why my post was, we need to let people do that more often.
True. Okay.
And we need to let someone other than the French do it, for God's sake.
I know you think that. Okay, yeah. We're gonna be getting our stuff first, and then... I just want to make sure there wasn't anything wrong, because I had to leave into a different loading screen.
Rayman's development was long enough that it was originally being developed for
the Atari Jaguar.
Well, it came out on the Jaguar, and apparently that's actually like a pretty good version of the game, because as they started porting it, they started like fucking with the jump physics and shit, and so there's stuff
Oh, is
in the
that
other
why that
versions.
feels like that?
Yeah, like literally, like the Jaguar version has like a higher jump and like more consistent, like the grappling mechanic is like more consistent. It's super weird how much shit they changed as they made the different versions. But it was originally being developed for the Atari ST, and then it was being developed for the Super Nintendo Disk System. So literally, the two platforms came and went while they were making this shit.
Would like that, thank you.
You know, Dishonored is the only PC game that I own a physical copy of.
That's pretty cool.
They don't even make physical PC games anymore, do they?
Don't think so.
I mean, I'm sure if you went to a store, you could find a DVD case with a code in it for fucking I Spy 2020 edition or whatever.
I should buy the Doom floppies.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. How expensive can those be?
Let's see.
I mean, they're fucking floppies. And of the most popular game of the 90s, arguably.
Okay, so it depends. Is the answer really? It really depends.
Okay, elaborate.
There are a lot of different editions of the game. Some of which, you know, like if you just want the discs and it's like this basic 2 floppy version of it, you can get that for like maybe $40. If you want like the fancy ones and the manuals,
I don't.
all that kind of
I'm
shit,
fine with just loose Doom floppies.
Because yeah, if you just want the like, it's like a black and white label and it's just the 2 discs. You could probably find that for under 50 pretty easily. But like other shit I'm looking at, it's like there's this one that's like, it's like the, I don't know exactly, like there's the gold medallion version. I don't know. I think they're just describing a thing that is on this version of the box art. That's like $120. And then it's like, okay, if you got the first edition that you could only get through mail order that has like 4 discs and all the manuals and shit, then it's like fucking $2,800. There's another 4-disc set that has like a fancier label on each disc that's like $450.
Okay, I'm going to have to deal with those parts.
And then there's like the CD shareware version. $10. But a CD's not as cool as a floppy.
No.
And it's only the first episode. Let me read to you the name of this fucking eBay listing. Doom Knee Deep in the Dead Ep 1 Ultimate 3D Virtual Reality Game Disc.
That is a way you could describe Doom 1. I didn't mean to jump on that lady. Is she a zombie or is she a person?
Dude. Rare. Doom meets Beavis and Butthead 3.5-inch floppy mod.
I'm pretty sure I could download that on doomworld.com.
For certain. Beavis and Butthead for Doom, Bunghole Edition.
Are you amusing yourself?
No, I'm being amused by the mod database. Who made this? Byte Brothers Software in 1994.
Hmm. Can I get them to friendly fire kill? No, I don't think that's working. This game's pretty cool, it's not that. Okay, so I just need to find... Because right now I am looking for a working battery. That is the objective. Because I need to get the stair control. Well, I don't know if I need to, but it's a lot easier. Hmm. I don't see nothing. Oh, I'm just checking to make sure. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, that lets me get an empty one. How do I fill it? Because I see the goop. Alright, time to look this up. I'm actually curious because I'm not sure. One second, chat. Oh, there's a spigot somewhere. It's like an empty tank. Oh, duh. Okay, that's pretty simple. Oh boy.
Zoe is here.
Oh, hey, Zoe. I'm surprised you are here, given basketball is on. Zoe?
Oh, I had push to talk on.
How you doing, Zoe?
Yes, so I had it on because I'm currently like screaming over comeback.
The Nuggets win?
Well, no, the Knicks are playing.
Oh, okay.
But that was a great game. That was
Well,
a
I'm
really
thinking
fun
of the
game.
fact that Wolves,
I will be watching that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I should be able to catch the end of that at least. I'm fine only seeing like the third or fourth quarter.
That's it is basketball. Oh my god, dude, this is.
There's
like,
gonna be a lot of playoff games no matter what.
Let's fucking go, dude. We were down 10 at the start of the fourth quarter. We're currently up 7. The
Who you
Knicks are on
play?
a 15-0 run.
Come back here. Hard to say, but we should watch the streets. We'll see him from the roof.
So I'm kind of in a really good mood about this. If we lose anyway, I'm gonna kill myself though.
This one is resourceful.
Sorry, I'm alive myself.
No, it's fine. Where's my stuff, though? Oh, it's in here. Okay. Okay, no ninjas.
So I had a bit of information fed to me like a baby bird from a YouTube video showing clips from another YouTube video. Did you know that indie game devs are out here telling each other what unfortunately may be true? That you shouldn't make a platformer because Steam's algorithm will suppress your game.
That sucks. So what you're saying is Valve hates fun.
It would seem so, from what I could tell.
Do they explain why the algorithm is biased against platformers?
They're trying to promote games that are good. Name 5 good platformers from the past decade.
I'm not even gonna entertain your game because you're just gonna go no.
No. Well, there's like 1 or 2 I will say yes to. You know, like, you know.
Yeah, that's not 5 though.
I'm sure if I had actually bothered to track down the video that this other video was clipping, I'm sure that person went into detail on it. My best guess is that it probably is just that, you know, there's a bunch of fucking, like, asset flippers who are just taking, like, default tutorial projects and reskinning them with assets that they bought somewhere else and putting them on Steam for $1.
Okay, Lid, if they care, there's no way that's the reasoning, because look at the top like 50 games, it's all just like the shittiest like sex game ever. Like, I don't think Steam cares about quality.
Yeah.
Or you're saying people don't buy those? The reskinned platforms.
Well, yeah, that too.
The market is, yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is I don't trust that Steam is thinking about like.
Well, I mean, it's an algorithm, so it might not even be thinking. It's just this is the way.
My booby princess on the top 10 every 30 seconds.
Yeah, people. There are people who are buying. I'm looking at the new and trending tab on my own Steam store right now. There are people buying.
It's 70% like porn, right?
Lust Company, Love Curse, Find Your Soulmate,
It's
Coffee
insane.
and Boobs.
It's
latex
insane.
and tentacles.
And yet there's
Just
still
because
someone
they're
at Valve being like, no, you can't release these visual novels.
They're all like, dude, visual novel is like a stretch for half of them. Like they're
No.
like,
I'm saying there are like legitimate visual novels that have got.
sure. No. What's crazy is they're like lower like if you look at them, it's like this is like the Meat and Fuck from Newgrounds was more of a video game than this.
Yes.
Oh my God! What a steal! And then Jalen Brunson layup. Oh my God. Anthony Towns is having a great game, by the way. So
Like,
I'll let you know that.
That's
Cat
good. That's good.
Cat is.
By the way,
killing it.
I did not pay attention to them all. What were your thoughts on the play-in games tournaments?
Oh, I thought they were a lot more fun than I only watched like the first night Thursday, and I was surprised how fun the games were. They're very close, you know.
Yeah, that's
this is making me really happy. Oh my God, we're on a 19-0 run. We've scored 19 points in the past 4 minutes, and the Pistons have scored 0 in the past 4 minutes.
Did you know that the Detroit Pistons up until the 1950s were the Fort Wayne Pistons?
Yes, we talked about this.
Well, I know you did, but I'm asking you.
Oh, you said the lid.
Yes.
I heard a suggestion from Lex Walton that it actually might be because of the Indiana, the Indy 500.
Oh.
But like on the subject of platformers again, you know that there's someone buying coffee and boobs on Steam just because it has
boobs.
Boobs. Nobody's buying fucking. Have you seen those 2D platformers that are called Croc but are not that Croc?
No, I have not.
You know, but like you know, like that kind of game, right? Though, like the like, you know, Android phone Mario knockoff type 2D platformer. You know, nobody's buying that for any reason. So I could see that being, you know, a reason why.
Yes, the combination of slop and the fact that it's not making any money, I could see that. Well, especially it's an algorithm. I mean, it's not like it's.
Yeah, it's not.
I doubt it's Steam consciously deciding this.
But it is Steam. This is Steam's fault because they are they are responsible for the refuse being so dominant.
What do you mean?
That like
there's no quality control.
Oh yeah, sure.
Entry.
Sure. I kind of don't care.
I mean, yeah.
Why should I care?
Because it's hard to find new games, relatively speaking.
Dude, are you really like finding new games?
This is the guy we fucked over in the first level. I forgot that he was here.
This is not This is not how you find out about games. You find out about it from social media and Twitch streamers and shit like that. Nobody found out about Balatro because of the Steam.
Yay, we got all our stuff back. Oh, it feels very good.
I found out about Balatro from Northern.
Or like Nubby's Number Factory, like that's because fucking like Northern Line started playing it. You know what I mean? Like
I'm pretty sure Nubby's Number Factory just like entered my brain one day. I don't know.
It does feel like that.
And you did not consent to it, did you, Led?
No, I've been watching Viv play it, and I kind of have like a very specific complaint about it that I think is very core to the game, so it feels like an unfair complaint because it's like part of the game, right? But my complaint is that in Balatro, it's very clear what your items, your jokers. Oh my God, Carl Anthony Towns is just fucking murdering. It's very clear what your jokers are doing and how they're helping you score. Nubbies, there's like no way. Like you can try to predict what they do, but when you actually like, launch it, like it moves really fast. The numbers are unreadable. Like there's no way to kind of like you kind of are guessing at a certain point. Once you have a lot of items and shit, you're kind of guessing like what's doing what.
You know what? I don't care what that bone charm is. I'm realizing
but
now.
That means you like can't get better. Like the amount of times I watch people play it and they just like switch the order of their items and are like, oh, it's working better now, and they have no idea why. I'm like, that's bad. That's like a bad. That's not how this should work.
I feel like there's a lot of games where basically the entire appeal is
number.
Flashing light and number go up.
Okay, but Balatro is like that, but I can learn why numbers going up.
Yeah, there is a difference between optimization and just randomness.
I don't like Balatro.
I know you don't.
Yeah, but you don't like anything.
I like games about little animals
You
that
like
jump
certain
around.
things. I kind of can't stop thinking about, because I don't actually care that much that you don't like Hades. But it is like your reasoning for, or not it's not that you don't like it. You don't have interest in playing it, is what you said. Your reasoning for it being that it's like, oh, I've played Binding of Isaac and what'd you say, Bastion.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, I was like, I don't feel like that's how this works. You know what I mean? Like,
because Zoe doesn't like either of those games.
Yeah, well, that's true, but also like I don't feel like if I call like a movie like a combination of two other movies, that doesn't like, that's not like I don't feel like that's a predictor of whether you're gonna enjoy that movie.
I feel like because video games, number one, they're things that you spend more time with than a movie, and number two, they're things that you're more directly involved with than a movie. I think that it's much easier to triangulate like the approximate experience.
Oh, that rat fucking exploded.
I suppose I also just have like literally direct evidence of the opposite happening, which is my girlfriend really has played like 1,000 hours of Binding of Isaac, and it took me forever to get her to play Hades. She just had no interest in playing Hades, and I finally got her to play Hades, and she's like in love with it. So I guess I did just like 3 seconds ago have like the opposite experience, you know. But she's, I don't know. There's also some aesthetic things about it that, you know, appeal to me and appeal to her, like the Greek history stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I feel like everyone has seen enough, absorbed enough of the Greek pantheon through pop cultural osmosis that you have, like, preferences on adaptation and stuff.
The thing there is, like, the thing that I like about, like, Greek myth and stuff has, like, a lot more to do with, like...
Oh, I'm down on sleep darts.
Like, structure of stuff like that. And I have a hard time believing that a roguelike would like represent that.
No, this is not some game that is very silly. You can like free Sisyphus from his contract. You can give gifts to the boulder that he calls Boldy. Like, it's very silly. And as somebody who's like autistically into Greek myths and has been for decades, I enjoy it a lot anyway. Like, I think it's fun that it's silly.
One must imagine Sisyphus happy.
He ends up being, he does. He's just chill. You can free like Achilles and stuff. You can reunite Orpheus and Ulysses. Like, I'm spoiling the game a bit, but I think it's been out long enough that who cares.
I don't even think spoilers are real.
I kind of don't either, but I am on a live stream, I suppose, you know. You know what's funny? I was talking. I like. there's something with spoilers where it's like you could tell me the exact plot points of something, and I don't give a shit, but I don't want to like see it before I've seen the first part, if that makes sense. So like when Viv was playing a game where she was ahead of me in it, and like I already knew what was gonna happen, but I just didn't want to see the cutscene until I got to it, you know? Let's fucking go. We're gonna win this. Does that make sense? You know, it's
Yeah.
like I don't care that I know what happens, but like I'd rather see the cutscene like in order.
Yeah,
But it's very minor. I wouldn't be like pissed off or something, but I did.
Yeah,
like,
there is something to be said for appreciating something in its proper context.
Yeah, and like that's, oh my god, Josh Hart with what a layup, dude. We just have so much more hustle in the fourth quarter. This is really improving my mood. I was having kind of a bad evening.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I guess that's why you're here.
Well, now I feel good. I feel really good. I feel alive. Oh my god, we're winning. We're just gonna win the game. We were down so much, and we are now up 10 with 30 seconds left. It's over.
You and the Nuggets both pulling off.
Yes, and the Nuggets comeback was very fun. However, the Nuggets comeback was closer. Like it was like overtime.
Yeah,
and,
it was stressful. It was stressful near the end.
Which is really fun. Like that's perfect because that's a team that I am not supporting. So then it's just exciting for me to watch.
Yeah,
the game,
yeah.
you know?
That is something that I really had to come to. I finally accepted this year, which is that I don't care about good games. I just want to win. I just want to win.
Yes.
Good games
Well,
are for
I care about
other
good
teams.
games if it's not, yeah, exactly. If it's not my team, I care about good games.
Because I realized that watching the real moment where it was like, yeah, no, I don't care, was when the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl, and I went, I don't care.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like maybe the.
No, I would have rather. Well, okay. You know what I'll say about that one though? It was it could have not been fun if which a lot of coaches would have done this. A lot of coaches with that high of a lead would have started playing conservatively. So that's the Eagles continued to be aggressive.
Yeah, if they had
so
stayed 10 points ahead the whole game, it would have been less.
Yes, we got to see fucking. You know, they were doing crazy plays still late when they were like very far ahead that are like technically higher risk. Like they were still throwing the ball. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of coaches that if they had that much of a
well,
lead,
it is interesting that the one thing the Chiefs were able to do that game effectively was stop Saquon Barkley.
But he still had a crazy run in like the fourth quarter when it didn't matter or whatever, and that was fun.
Oh yeah. Well, Saquon.
So all I'm saying is I think that would have not been fun if the Eagles decided to just do nothing just hold the ball, run the clock, you know?
Yeah.
Possession time. A lot of times when there's a lead like that, they just try to have as long as possessions as possible and protect the ball. Because, you know, throwing, you have a higher chance of, like, a turnover and stuff like that. That was a fantastic game.
Who joined?
I'm in such a good mood about this. Lex joined.
Oh, hey, Lex.
I was really worried about it because we were losing the first 3 quarters, and that was amazing.
The Knicks make a comeback?
Oh, they made a huge comeback. Fourth quarter comeback. And it was like super aggressive, like super hustly, lots of steals, lots of blocks. They had a 19-0 run where they scored 19 points without the other team scoring a single point. And they were down like 10 in the starting the fourth quarter, and they finished the game like up 10. And it was hustle, and that's I was kind of sad that there wasn't hustle this year, and no, they hustled.
Does this change your perspective of their playoff chances or odds?
It makes odds, not really. It makes me feel slightly better about the team having some heart. Because I kind of felt like we didn't have the energy of last year, and seeing a fourth quarter comeback instead of just being oh, we'll win game 2 or whatever, that makes me feel better. I expected them going into the fourth quarter being down that much. My like interpretation of this team would be that everybody would kind of mentally be like, it's fine, whatever, we'll win game 2, as opposed to trying harder and getting a comeback and win.
Yeah, which is what you want.
Yeah.
God, I wish I had more sleep darts.
We were like objectively a worse team last year, right? Like talent-wise, we didn't have Karl Anthony Towns. Like, we got a new star, but we had so much like hustle. It was so fun.
If I go to choke that guy out, will the other guy see? Okay, so those two are the only guys in here as far as I can tell.
It's really funny that I went out like almost every night this week, and then now I'm staying home on a Saturday night.
Yeah, that is kind of funny, because you're usually
Yeah,
never free on Saturdays.
No, I literally, I have not gone to bed before 5 a.m. like a single night this week, and tonight I'm just probably going to go to bed at midnight, and I'm staying home alone.
But hey, you know what? You got to watch some damn good playoff basketball, and that's what's
Yes,
important.
exactly. I'm enjoying the basketball. I'm just like relaxing.
It's true. Did you go to any shows? Do you see any music, or is it all just party rocking?
I went to see DJ sets.
Ah.
That counts. A lot of it was like apartment hangs that just went really, really late.
Oh. That's kind of cool, though.
No, they were really fun, but it was just kind of, sitting around drinking and doing coke until like the sun comes up.
Just looking at each other. Is there any activities?
Yeah, no, we have conversations.
It's just.
Yeah,
it's
we're just sitting in silence.
No, I know how that goes. Y'all are just like up really late, and then you're like, oh, yeah, we're still talking. It's like 4 a.m. Yeah.
You never want the night to end when you're having those.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't stay up that late, but I do know the feeling of, oh, I kind of should just go to bed earlier, but I'm having so much fun. God damn it.
No, I mean, like, literally, like, I think we went to bed because we just ran out of alcohol, right? And that was, like... And we'd already done, like, a second run to go get more, and it was, like, if we do this again, that's... Come on, guys. That's what ended it. But it was really fun. Thursday night, I watched basketball, and then I brought somebody back to the apartment. That was really fun. I had a tragic thing happen last night where a guy was flirting with me that I was very into. He was like, he's Greek, and he was like a really handsome Greek guy, but very Greek looking, so which is awesome. And I told a girl whose birthday party it was, and she literally was like, oh, I was like, she was kind of like trying to nicely be like that. I'm trying to get that. So I had the girls code back off, and I was really depressed about that for a minute.
You should have just power moved and like, nah, actually.
No, I'm girls code backing off.
Also, birthday.
Yes, exactly. On the birthday, that'd be evil.
Yeah. Oh.
For sure. I'm pro evil right now.
No, I need to be a better person.
Okay, I'm turning on my fan because this room is too hot. It's not hot where I am, but
yeah,
it's been warm all day, so the room hasn't had a chance to cool off.
Zoe, you're on the I need to be better, I need to do better grind.
Dude, I do need to be better. I feel like I've been a little bitchy recently. I was kind of weirdly aggro to my best friend last night, and I was like, why was that happening? I wasn't meaning to, but I just like was.
Nope.
Might need to slow your roll on the blow.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I am, but yeah, that's definitely part of it. But
Yeah,
that's not a common reaction for me. I'm not like disagreeing that that's probably what it is. But no, I would say usually it makes me very friendly.
Yeah.
Usually it makes me like way too generous. Like I start buying drinks for people and stuff like that. But this was like we were having I know how this happened. We were having a friendly debate, and it just like I was still it was still friendly for me, but I kind of unintentionally realized that I was getting like increasingly harsher with like my like your wrongs basically, and not realizing that my tone or like being that aggressive was like they were getting upset. I thought the whole time it was a friendly thing, but I don't think that was true. It's okay. I'll apologize next time I see them.
Yeah, I had a moment like that with the
I mean, they still slept over. They could have been that upset, you know.
I mean, there's the best way to resolve conflict, and then there's the best way to resolve conflict. You know?
Yeah.
No, and it's the end of the game. I don't need to hunt for collectibles anymore. Even if there are abilities that I want.
Alright, time to watch LeBron James.
You mean... You mean time to watch Ant?
Sure. No, I want to see Ant too. But nobody's like LeBron, you know?
Well...
You know what I learned about recently that I didn't know was a thing?
What?
The Lil B Kevin Durant curse.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Which is even more cursed, I realized, because the curse breaking is contingent on him joining the Golden State Warriors.
Well, rejoining, yeah. Which will never happen. In like a million years.
What's the context of this?
It's kind of confusing to explain, actually, I would say. Maybe Lex can.
The Lil B Kevin Durant thing? Well, Kevin Durant just put negative energy out in the world and said Lil B is trash.
And he's been punished for this?
Yeah,
like, karmically?
Yeah, he's had pretty bad luck with like teams and injuries and playoffs. I mean, one of the most insane thing that happened was they would have won a playoff series and probably won the whole thing when he was on, I believe, the Nets. But there was he hit a game-winning shot that everybody thought was a three-pointer, but when they reviewed it, his toe was just slightly on the line, so it was actually a 2-point shot, which means they didn't win. He literally just, his feet were too big.
So no judgment. I'm having fun enjoying this conversation, but I have noticed that my stream viewers have gone way down since we from like 6 or 7 to like 3. No, I'm not asking you to stop. I don't care about this now. I'm just pointing out that it is funny.
That is funny.
I would rather talk about basketball right now and have a good conversation for the stream than do the opposite, you know?
Yeah. Does it go down when we talk about football? We talk about football. People too.
That's true. Football. I think it's just viewers tonight. Sometimes you give sports people, sometimes you don't.
Yeah. Maybe the sports people are watching the game.
Maybe. I would have streamed yesterday, but schedule didn't work out that way. And,
I am watching it just on a second monitor.
The bodyguard who was with the Empress seems to trouble him gravely.
Yes. I feel that we've reached a turning point tonight.
Yes. Good luck on your assignment when you're permitted to leave.
do not fucking turn this way.
I just like the idea that Lil B is a cosmic entity.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. There's artists that would surprise me more than that, you know.
I have more Sleep Darts game.
Which artist would surprise you if they were a cosmic entity?
Most of them. I would say that it should be your question should be the other way around. It's easy to answer. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have to leave and rejoin. I'll be back.
Okay. Looks like I'm probably going to have to finish this game on a second stream, but I'm not certain.
Place his body right there, yeah. I've been playing Bloodborne.
I played a little Bloodborne today.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you were still here. Lex, are you excited for the Dusk Bloods?
Oh, the Switch game?
Yeah.
I'm not excited for anything Nintendo related. Because I'm not gonna get a Switch, dude. Like, it would be cool if I had the money to, like, indulge myself in that way. But I can't justify a purchase that large that isn't a tool.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm not saying Personally, I am a lot less excited for it when I found out it was a multiplayer thing, but who knows, it might be cool anyway. We still haven't gotten the direct that shows off what the game actually is.
Right. It's a multiplayer thing?
Yes.
That's more exciting.
It seems to be what I have heard it described as more or less is like what if From Software made an Extraction Dark Souls?
Ugh. Well, I'm sure that's for somebody, but I don't care.
That's what I'm about. Extraction Dark Souls, fuck yeah, buddy.
I still don't even really know what an extraction game is, and you know what? I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine in my.
Did you watch the marathon video?
I knew that that's what was coming next. I knew it.
You ever played Dark Souls?
Oh, has Liv played Dark Souls?
You've never played Dark Souls? No, you've never played Tarkov?
Nope.
Never played Tarkov.
Me neither. I've barely seen Tarkov.
I heard it described, and I was like, that seems like too much. I don't want that. I wanna chill out.
Yeah.
By the way, Lid, I was gonna mention this tomorrow, but since I'm here, I've watched all 15 episodes of season 1 of The Pit, and Lid, you should watch The Pit, or at least just the first episode of The Pit.
You should watch The Pit. It'd be good. I wish we could talk about it.
Which thing is it on?
HBO Max, which I don't think you have. Now, I will say this. Season 2 comes out in January, so I don't need you to watch it, like, now. I just want you to watch it try it before then, if that makes sense.
Okay.
There's a second season coming up.
Yeah, but it's in 7 months, you know. You got time.
Can we have a non-spoiler conversation about it?
Yes.
Or is it...
Yeah, we can do that.
So, do you feel like some of the dialogue is just super fucking corny?
I liked the most of the characterization. I felt like there wasn't anyone who I'm like, oh, that's a dud.
You're geared for field work.
A what?
What's the delay?
I am gate-bound, not river-bound.
There wasn't anyone that I was like, oh, that's a dud, just from in. Like, I feel like the whole cast is pretty strong.
This prisoner
Yeah.
we took. The bodyguard who
Had a good
visited the
job.
Empress seems to trouble him gravely.
Yes. I feel that we've reached a turning point tonight.
Yes. Good luck on your assignment.
There was never a moment where I was like, oh yeah, like this is I feel like I'm being played pretend to, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, the pit is very good. I've talked. A lot of people are into it.
It's weirdly something me and my aunt are bonding.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get my actual family to watch it. I mean, they don't have HBO Max and are trying to cut back on those services, but I might get them. Be curious.
Yeah, I mean, just steal it.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I watched it, but, you know. Oh, what the fuck?
You got caught.
Through the fucking floorboards. That's bullshit. Where the hell is this guy? Okay, they're up there. Oh, he's in that corner.
I am back.
Welcome back.
You'll be pleased to know that Anthony Edwards is playing good. Perhaps not pleased to know that the rest was kind of not playing good. And maybe even less pleased that Luke looks like the best player in basketball.
Well, let's be honest. We did not have a ton of high expectations going in.
Yes, I mean, you did have a good end to the season, though, I would say. But that's fair enough. What I'm surprised by is, I'm sure you're familiar
Plus, it's only
that...
game one.
Yes, and it's only quarter one. And it's at the Lakers. No, it's not, this means nothing about the series. The thing I am most surprised by is, were you familiar with the fact that Luka Doncic had, been playing really badly?
You had mentioned that they
After the
weren't,
trade.
that the team was not very well organized.
Yeah, and especially people were criticizing Luka for suddenly seeming bad.
He's
he
not
has
bad.
he has 16 points in the first quarter already, which would put him on track for an over in a 60-point game. So he looks like the best player in the league suddenly.
The potential of the power. You know the layout of the room. Instead.
All right, you guys have Julius Randle yet? No, that's the Nick we had last year. That sucks.
Excellent. We have no more to teach you for now. Return to your place of rest. Your real work with us begins tomorrow night.
Okay, let's see. Is streaming basketball playing Hades?
By the way, they got till January because that's when season 2 is coming out. But I am going. I've started my attempt to get Lid to watch The Pit by just saying, "Hey, Lid, you should watch The Pit."
I'm glad.
Well, I think the thing about The Pit is that it's a show where you will know whether you like it or not on episode 1. Like, I don't think episode 1's the best.
I'm gonna say episode 2.
Okay.
Maybe episode 1. Episode 1 and episode 15 are the least like the show, though, I would say.
Okay. I think giving a show 2 episodes.
You could even give it 1.5 episodes. You could give it an episode of 15 minutes. I think it's just that the pacing changes in episode 2, and that's the pacing for the rest of the show, basically. So,
Yeah.
I think episode 1 and 2 and the last one are fantastic, but they're both slow. They're beginnings and endings, so they're slower than the rest of the season. They're quiet comparatively.
Well, I think like that's a very intentional thing that
Oh
they
no,
did.
no, I'm saying that's great. I'm just saying that you might not necessarily.
Yeah, it's maybe not the most accurate.
This is a dumb argument. You get what I'm getting at.
I missed like most of the argument.
The first and the last episode, they're bookends, and they're not necessarily representative of the general episodic
that's all.
structure.
That's all.
I see.
No, I'm gonna test the limits of my computer by trying to do multiple things at once.
I want to talk about the pit so bad right now, but we can't spoil
it. Yeah, we can talk about it later.
Yeah, no. Did you finish it, Lex?
I did.
When did you finish it?
Like the beginning of this week.
Okay. Yeah. I watched night the season finale premiere. I started and I'm like, I'll check this out. I watched 6 episodes and I watched the remaining 11 the next day.
Yeah, I watched like most of it in like a sitting.
And they're 45-minute long episodes too. You know, they ain't short.
Okay, why does Discord think I need this fucking overlay? Like, I don't get this shit off my screen. Where did I turn this off?
That he knows your work better than
Video? Appearance?
deal with the sentries as you see fit.
Does anybody know where I turn off the overlay in Steam?
Oh, Shift Tab, I think.
No, I mean like it shows like who's talking on the left when I'm
the Discord. I think you can do that in Discord settings.
Well, yeah.
I think in let me. Well, I'm not on. I think it's in
Appearance.
The gaming tab in the settings.
Okay, let's see.
I think on the side in activities.
Game overlay. Game overlay. I see it.
Lord Regent, Royal Spy Master, Hiram Burrows. You small, worried man. You'll never know how many times I've thought about trying to get close to you again. Just to put a piece of sharp metal in your eye. But now there's no need. You've been taken down by the same.
Oh, it is cool how much you can edit them. I still don't need it, but that is cool that you can edit a lot. I forgot I never found my glasses from last night. That's a real I'm drinking too much thing.
You've been taken down by the same apparatus that
I should not be losing my glasses.
What'd you say?
That's a genuine
I'm just making fun of myself for getting drunk enough that I lost my glasses. They're definitely in my room. They're like, it's not like I left them somewhere.
Fucking Jinky's ass problem.
Yeah. There was a lot of discussion about how clumsy I am last night. And one of my favorite clumsy stories, most demoralizing, humiliating moments was I was trying to buy a dress for a wedding I was attending. And I was trying it on in the dressing room, and I took my glasses off because it was pulling it over my head, and I was too large to fit in this dress. It was too small for me, but I was trying really hard anyway because I liked the dress a lot and wanted to fit in it. And I tried so hard to fit in a dress that was too big for me that I fell backwards and crushed my glasses with my sitting on them. So yeah, I while struggling while being too fat for a dress, I fell backwards and crushed my glasses. the day before a wedding that I was attending.
Kill an empress. Unlike her.
See, this is why we need Lola. You know, nobody had any snappy comments.
No one should have to kill an empress.
She is really good at being snappy.
It's just a tragedy.
It was very demoralizing. Lola texted me today that we should start a sketch comedy troupe called Fattest Kids You Know.
That's good though.
Yeah, and then I was saying that when we're talking about it, like in interviews, we should act like it's very serious and important. Like we're preserving the art of sketch comedy, and like we're, do a lot of the like comedy or modern day philosophers. But it's just like sketches that are like eating disorder. Nah, I'm eating disorder, and we turn that into a sketch somehow. But again, in interviews, we act like we're like doing like a really important work by making it.
You're just doing slow motion, using your butt to crush things.
Yeah, no, it's gonna
with, like,
be
epic music.
it's gonna be like extremely like things that should be 15-second jokes that we turn into 5-minute skits somehow.
Unlike her.
Yeah. Just like the real you kids, you know.
I haven't seen that, so I don't know actually.
It's good. It's not even applicable, I think.
I mean, I would assume with something like that, it's like inevitably hit or miss, like, and that's fine, right?
Yeah.
Like that's like how that's like that's inevitable and that's okay, right? You know?
Yeah. Like, it's like Reno 911. It's like, yeah, not everything is hilarious, but the show's still the best.
Now we fight the duel that no two others could fight against the
Or Chappelle. I do wish I knew where my glasses were. I'm looking.
Okay.
I would have taken them off before bed, so that's like.
See if the outsider will save your life.
Well then,
You just have a pile. You should check your pile.
I sort of have a pile of clothes that I'm now putting away in my laundry bag. I'm usually very good about not having a pile of clothes, but what happens is I do the thing where I can't find something, and I tear my room up because I'm trying to get ready.
Now I see the design.
I have that. That's maybe not very relatable for you guys, but it's very it is okay. If when I'm trying to get ready to go somewhere, if I can't find like the specific bra I want or something, I get increasingly agitated, and then I basically turn my room that was clean into a mess.
I hate the feeling of like having that one thing. You're like, I know I have it.
Yes, no.
I know it's in here somewhere.
It's always something black, so like I'm like,
Yeah.
I remember bending at the shrine.
And it's usually like it's in my dirty laundry, but it's like a re-wearable thing, right? Like a bra, like I don't need to wash that every single time I wear a bra.
Made me believe I was powerful.
Minnesota is now up, thanks to Anthony Edwards.
To leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing.
Is there a way to like?
The men you worked for asked you to kill for them, but you found some other way. You took a path I could have followed.
It is
So my life
little cultural thing. When they cut to commercial, they do like slightly stripped down versions of pop songs, right? And for it's often hip hop, but not always. It is ridiculous how 70% of them are Kendrick still. Like basically immediately after like the original beat songs came out and then the album afterwards, it just immediately became Kendrick, and it's still like all Kendrick. Like what? I know this has been talked about to death, but what cultural dominance? Like that's crazy. I'm talking about this. There's now a Gatorade ad that has a Kendrick song in the background. Like he's inescapable, and there's songs about how Drake's a pedophile.
Yeah, and nobody cares.
I am watching a Gatorade ad where the background song is
It is
someone who
kind
does, like,
of
a
there
pop
is
out.
it is kind
That's
of dissonant
insane.
of like, well, maybe like, yeah, he won and that's good, but like, I don't know.
Oh,
Like
look,
the way
I
we're
hate
handling it feels like it's kind of trivializing things.
dude, I hate to recommend a actually this was mostly
But it is very fun.
he has a good one about Diddy. I hate to recommend video essays because that feels very annoying, but the FD signifier, um, he like talks about like how like the Diddy stuff feels like, yes, I'm glad we're finally like talking about this, but like we're not talking about the industry, and like the
Yeah.
Kendrick stuff, it's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I've kind
fuck
of been this
Drake.
way about like, who's the quarterback for the Browns that's not the quarterback for the Browns anymore?
Deshaun
Deshaun
Watson.
Watson, yeah. Sports fans use
Yes.
Watson in the same way. Of like, yeah, he's bad,
Yes.
and when but like,
Yes.
they use
Okay,
him to
yeah.
cover other people in the
Yes,
industry.
and do you know who fucking everybody loves because he's so funny, including I even like it's funny. Oh my god, he's like a middling football player, a middling quarterback, and he does like all the like weird Christian like kind of hype up speeches at the beginning of the game. Fuck, what is his name?
Bo Nix? No, that's not him.
No. He's like he's older.
Oh,
he throws like 15 touchdowns and 15 interceptions. He's like one of those players.
Was he the Falcons quarterback this year? Kurt?
No,
it's not Kurt.
I think.
Is it like the guy is it what's the name of like the big Christian, like that was his branding? Tim Tebow?
No, he's a quarterback.
Okay, who?
Let me just look at starting quarterbacks for the last year. I'll find it.
Okay, I'm going to go get some water real quick.
Yeah. You know, maybe Kendrick Lamar presence. Do you think that if Kendrick Lamar, like, do you think there's any chance that Kendrick Lamar, if Divine, we're gonna assume Divine is malevolent?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I mean, there's some rumors about him like not being great to his wife, but like they're
I
pretty.
mean, but who's good to their wife, you know?
In sports, not many people.
I am back. Did you find the player?
No,
I'm talking about
really,
Kendrick
really,
Lamar.
really annoying me. Because it doesn't really matter that much.
Well, I mean, I guess
but
the other is that like a kicker
he
for
plays- I'm
the
pretty sure he
Packers
played-
is like a sex pest.
He only played for like. The thing is, he also only played for like 6 games. He wasn't like a full-time player.
Jameis
And-
Winston.
Yes,
Yes, because I saw people talking about that. Yeah, that's one of the reasons.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, Jameis Winston is sex pest? Why are people not talking about this?
Yes, he is a perfect example. Not only are they not talking about it, they're posting, look how funny all these videos of him are. Like, because he's funny. He says really funny stuff. And it's like, yeah, why are we not talking about that?
Isn't Jameis Winston I mean, he's not the starter. You've got, what's his face?
He started for the team after there was like an injury or something.
Well, I mean, he's not the current starter.
No, he's not.
Like it's Russell Wilson, so it's a little less bad. But it's like this is maybe worse than Aaron Rodgers, just in terms
But
of
what
like
I'm saying is just how much everything you hear about him was how funny and cool he is.
Yes!
Not even, it wasn't even about his gameplay.
I will say the one thing is that people did immediately jump on Justin Tucker.
Yeah.
Which is because
interesting.
Well, it makes sense
because
he's Deshaun too. Was the argument like he's the other massage
it's kind of crazy that he did the exact same thing.
Yes.
That's like
in
a
the same
type of-
division too, funnily enough.
Which is also, I guess, not exactly the same, but that is most Epstein accusations were massages that then turned into other stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I guess
Should we
it's a
ban
strategy
massage
for-
parlors? Is that what we're learning today?
I think most massage parlors are probably perfectly fine. Also, this is a customer-based thing, not the massage parlor.
Okay.
And I think most of them would be able to immediately kick somebody out. It's just that these are rich people.
Yeah, okay.
I'm very pro seeing somebody that has slightly, like, some sort of slight educational background, like, in, like, massage therapy or whatever. It's the exact same price, and I think it's better for anybody out there who's looking for a massage.
Because there's a cure?
They're city guards.
I used to be able to afford such nice things when I lived in Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
Such little luxuries,
No, yeah, my
I used to
situation would be much worse, even in factoring and living with my parents if I didn't live in a cheap ass Midwestern city.
Yeah, I mean, I used to get massages like twice a month.
Nope.
I can't get a massage twice a month anymore. I bought a fucking graphics card, I think, at like a scalper price. I didn't need that. Why'd I do that? It's because I had a ton of extra cash because I lived in fucking Pittsburgh.
By the way, Lid, is Lid still here? I guess not.
They're online, but.
Well, I had a question that I was gonna ask him, but it's fine. I can bring this up later. I was gonna ask them because they're the only person I know who works in a factory. Like, do they have any particular, like, funny perspective on this tariff shit as someone who is in the industry?
I don't know what fun perspective we could get.
I mean, even as somebody who is very scared about, and is still scared about the tariff stuff, not because of specifically the tariff.
Well, yeah, I guess do they have sort of an irony
it was
from
really
this?
funny. It was really that day was hilarious.
That day was hilarious.
It was even I, who am legitimately anxious about it because it could affect my career. It was so funny when they found out that the equation they used was like A, really stupid and not what they claimed it was, and B, probably from ChatGPT.
And the fact and what's his face, Justin Bloomberg or whatever, like lying about a Trump story and people. It's funny that all, as someone who follows a lot of gaming, like, Twitter news aggregates, that real media now has the same hacks as, like real media has to rely on people like Wario64 as well, and can affect...
Oh yeah, and then are constantly, like, accidentally getting tricked.
Yes. Shout out Wario64.
I do like, I don't actually care, but I do like when people, like, pretend like they're very serious about saying that, like, Ballsack Sports was better than, NBA Centel.
What do you want from me? To rob me? Looking for a quick
The Timberwolves have gone on a run and are now up 13.
I am not going anywhere. I came here all on my own. Going so soon? I thought you'd never leave.
Have you? This is the first day I saw the Fantastic Four ad, at least the one that they're showing on TV. It looks kind of good.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm probably not going to watch it, but Cole is excited, which means there's a good chance it's
That's
good.
crazy that Cole's excited.
Yes, that is the thing.
This ad, at the end of the ad, it says go online to watch the trailer, and I'm like, what was this then? Is this not the trailer? Because this looks like a trailer. But, it's like a period piece.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
But
It's very
I
cute.
also agree with the thing of everyone else is saying, which is like, oh man, this looks like a really cool, interesting take on these characters, and then it's all going to be meshed in with Robert Downey Jr., Doctor Doom, and it's like, I don't care. That's lame. That, like, yeah, this movie might be cool. Nothing after this movie is going to be cool, is the big thing.
Yeah, but I don't know. Even though, like, at the end of the ad, they have, like, a like, chorus going, like, Fantastic Four, which is, like,
Yeah,
so
because they're leaning into
cheesy.
they are the Beatles of this universe.
Yeah, it's really cheesy. I think that's fun.
Because it's not in the MCU as well. It's in a different universe that they're going to go to the
well,
MCU.
they are still. They're very. It has on the end of the ad. The Marvel is very big in letters. I know it's not an MCU, but Marvel is really trying to be.
Well, I mean, they're going to add it in. Is the important thing. They're going to be like, oh yeah. But yeah, no, I believe people who are excited. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I believe it's definitely like.
Oh, it's probably going to be a fell for it again thing.
Yeah, there is you can't deny that possibility. Excuse me, sir. I need
Everything's a fell for it again thing now.
What if it's like super awesome, like Guardians of the Galaxy, and everything's hype and it fixes everyone, and we're all wearing like Fantastic Four T-shirts with the thing?
What if
we live in that universe? Are we ready for that universe?
I mean, I'm sure there are people who will like it.
All right.
Wow. I have really gone through my room and not found my glasses. I'm gonna go check some other rooms.
So what is going on up at the top? Now they're saying the Lord Regent started the plague himself. I don't understand it.
It's probably going to make $1 trillion. I mean, yeah, when was the last time an MCU movie, like, honest to God, like, felt like it was like a big thing? I think it might have been Spider-Man No Way Home. Kind of feels like, yeah, no, they've been successful, but none of them have been, like, as big as they used to be, aside from that in terms of cultural osmosis.
Doesn't change things for us down here. Second item is carriers. Are you seeing plaguers come off the cart looking healthy? A few of them make it back up, and then we've got 10 times the mess.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, Lid, yeah, now that you're back, Lid, I wanted to ask you, as a person who works in a factory, do you have any, like, specific takes on the tariff stuff? Because the reason why I ask,
I don't like any of what's happening.
That's
if
fair.
Anything.
I guess the reason is that, like, it's designed to create more jobs like the one you currently have, which
I don't think that is what will happen.
No, obviously not. But I think
I think if anything,
But you're the only person I know who works in a factory, so I have to ask you this question.
I think that the explicit plan is to try and reduce the number of this type of job regardless.
Have you considered that there just is no plan?
That is always, something you need to keep in your back pocket.
That's where I'm leaning. That like or that there's like 3 or 4 different plans because this administration's a mess.
Oh, and I'm not talking about. There's obviously no like meaningfully well thought out plan at that level. I mean, at the level of the corporations.
Oh yeah, that's right. None of them asked for this. I think is very true.
The plan is automate as much as possible. In practice, you end up.
The plan
needing
is
people
remove
to fill the
wokeness.
gaps.
Yeah.
But how many gaps can you just like just leave it? What can you get away with?
Can an automation you creatively use what is it, like the tie things? Or
What?
duct tape?
Oh, zip ties and duct tape. Yeah, yeah.
That's what American manufacturing, I have been told, runs on. Zip ties and duct tape.
Everything.
I found my
Everything
glasses.
runs on zip ties.
Nice. Where were they?
They were okay. So one of my favorite ways that I lose things is instead of just throwing something somewhere, I think of an actually smart place to put it. But that because I'm used to just like putting something on like my desk side table instead of like putting it away, I forget that I like thought of a smart place to put it. They were behind in my bathroom. I have like a mirror that like opens up and is a cabinet or whatever. They were very neatly placed on a cabinet shelf, which is very smart of me, and a better spot for them, which is my usual spot, is just like throwing them on my dresser.
So it was hidden too good.
Yes, well, it was put somewhere that makes sense, and that if I did that regularly, would easily know they were always there. But instead I just didn't find it.
Oh,
I do
no,
that with
was not supposed to
medications
do
a
that.
lot. About every other month, I decide that I should like store my medication somewhere instead of just like leaving it out like on my dresser, and then I forget where I put it.
Sounds
I'm
like
kind of dumb, I think. At the very least, I have a really, really bad memory.
I'm just gonna run around and see what I can find.
You're just ADHD, Max.
Okay, that.
I'm not very 80. Well, maybe I don't know.
Okay.
You're so ADHD.
Oh,
what are you talking about?
But I like never had I never have trouble paying attention or like, it's just memory.
You're just good.
There we go.
I didn't have trouble in school or even.
All right.
It's not necessarily like a thing. Like you can be really good at like coping it with it.
I did take a test when I was younger and literally scored like a 0 out of like 30, and where 30 was like the strongest ADHD, and I got like the least or whatever. That's probably bullshit, but I did get tested, and they were like, "You're not ADHD."
I was tested, and I am, so.
Well, yeah, I do kind of believe in the new thing where they like, talk about all these things as like being on like not even a left to right spectrum, but like a like octagon or whatever, and it's like it's not like ADHD.
Yeah, the like a lot of the mental are more
autism is
connected
separate
and like
from
gradients.
bipolar. It's like it's like gradient. Not even like it's like 6 different things that we called separate diagnoses are all just kind of shades of each other, and you can have more of one than the other and things like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I do kind of believe in that. I would say I'm anxious. That's like my most. I do have an anxiety disorder, and that's something I've learned coping mechanisms for. I firmly blame that on my mom, who was extremely anxious.
That is the sense. No offense that I have gotten from her. Oh, from you, how you describe her.
Yeah, one of my favorite examples is that she does understand sarcasm. Like it's not like she doesn't get sarcasm, but she feels. So like if my brother says something sarcastic to me or like facetious to me, and I like banter back with him, and I'm like acting like I play along, she feels like an anxious need to be like he was just kidding. And I'm like, I know, like, she kind of nervously laughs and like needs to like tell everybody that somebody was being facetious or sarcastic. That's a very good example of her like constant anxiety. She's super, she's got a lot of stuff like that.
No judgment, but I would not call you that conflict averse.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I'm. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm starting to develop?
What?
That I'm starting to like develop stuff actually. It's like I clean up around people in a way that she did that used to annoy me a lot, and it like stresses people out. I do that. Like if I have guests over and stuff, or really like my girlfriend, this is something that I like annoy her. I like clean up around her, and it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm upset that she's made a mess. It's just like I can't like help it. I just like do, and that's something my mom did a lot.
Oh yeah, Tomix,
And I
yeah.
used to do that.
We're definitely going to finish the end of this level. I might stream until I finish the game, because I know the rest of Dishonored 1 is not that long after this, so... Yeah. Plus, we're only 2 hours in. We could do a... I could do another hour and a half. So I haven't I haven't been enjoying the conversations we've been having. So I haven't been, pushing them and stuff, be like, let me talk about the game. But, I do like this section, which is one of the differences of high and low chaos, where if you go high chaos and affect the city, everyone in this little, like, I can't go that way. There's, like, a little shanty town over there that would be just filled with zombies, but instead it's like, nah, people are still surviving in the plague ghetto. Yeah, I did! I noticed. I had dark eyes on when I found him at first, so I'm like, oh, who's this? And then I noticed his coat, and I went, oh, that's where he is! I knew people described him! I also spared Dog, because of course you do. Because we're going to be playing...
Unlike a lot of games that you play, I actually can talk about this one. Is Dishonored 1 the one that has the party level, where you have to, like, figure out who's behind the masks, or is that the
Yes, I did that level. I believe...
What did you think of that?
That was pretty good. I thought I was a little well, for one thing, I did not appreciate that, like, wow, it's weird that you just give a woman you barely know anything about to a rapist as the non-lethal solution.
Sure.
I thought the level itself was pretty cool. I had been spoiled at some of the hints, but figuring out and, like, going through that was fun. And I think I liked also that you can kind of do the outside stuff and gather stuff outside of the party before going in.
Interesting. I feel that it has a potential to be one of the most interesting levels in both Dishonored's, and then they handhold. Like there's so many interesting ways to get clues. And then there are ways where
it took me a while because I was looking around for neat ways, and then I just realized, oh, go outside and climb on the roof.
Like there are some really interesting ways to figure out the clues, and then there are some ways where they basically just tell you. And I think somebody figured out that was from what do they call it when they like test with players?
Game testing or whatever, but yeah.
I don't know, focus group.
Focus groups, yes.
And that was like they added more clues that were easier, and it upsets me because it's one of those things that I think could be one of the like coolest levels, and I would like, you'd like discover something very interesting, like you feel like a detective, and then like, wow, you're walking, you go outside, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I definitely like... I'm trying to think, what would I say is my favorite level in this mission? I mean, this one's pretty good. I liked the level where you return to the castle. Honestly, level 1, proper, where you break into the church, that one's really strong.
It's really good.
Dishonored 1, I wouldn't say this game has a ton of bad levels.
Are you playing very...
Yeah, I'm low chaos. I'm not going full pacifist. I have killed like maybe 10 people over the whole playthrough, but that's not,
I struggle even when I want, like in any game where there's a full pacifist option, I struggle to do that because I'm not skillful.
Yeah.
I do feel like...
Well, I am not either. It's called quick load. It's called...
Sure. I do feel like it doesn't encourage you to... I feel this way about Deus Ex, too.
Yeah.
Actually, more. I feel like... Yeah, I feel like it, like, doesn't encourage...
I fucking hate these barnacles.
I don't know. Do you know? I'm having trouble like articulating this. I don't feel like there are games that do very good jobs of having like an even encouragement of playstyles.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think Dishonored does have an even?
No, not really.
Freaking.
I think Deus Ex is worse.
Yeah. I think a lot of like the like I would not call this like one of my all-time favorites, but I think it's pretty strong. From what I understand, the DLC levels have a bit of a better balance in that regard. Oh boy.
I would. It is not like my type of game. So
Yeah, no.
It's not something that
I'm
I
willing
like
to be
that much.
patient because I like
I like thinking about it a lot.
I
which is
like
fine.
it's not even a lot of the are we talking Deus Ex ones or like the Adam Jensen games?
Oh, sorry, I was talking about Dishonored.
Well, you mentioned Deus Ex as well.
I did mention Deus Ex, but when I said it's not my kind of game, I was talking about Dishonored.
Well, yeah, but okay. I mostly like the morale stuff. To me, the thing about this isn't the combat, or it's just I like exploring these levels and just looting stuff and finding things to collect and getting upgrade
well,
skills
I mean, that's I completely agree. I mean, I've that's always been. I've always.
Hi,
liked
Susan
exploring
Sarandon.
Carve a pretty song on your bones.
In many ways, I've given up, but a lot of video games for me is trying to get the feeling back of worlds feeling bigger than they are. It was a lot easier as a kid. I mean, even a game that now has like I think is not very good, Skyrim. As a kid, it felt so big to me, you know.
I feel like it has become an explicit goal of many games to be
I think
exactly
like
the size
it's
they
horrible
feel.
though.
You're down here too.
Oh sure, yeah.
The least you could do is help me out. You swindled me good,
And it's unfortunate because what I'm talking about is like.
I do think that is a problem and a bad thing to aspire to, though.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and also I think people hear what I'm saying and they think open world, and I don't necessarily mean that.
I'll kill you and cook you and eat your heart for breakfast.
You know what game felt? Oh god, it was a Donkey Kong game for 64, I think.
Yes.
That was like semi-open world. What is that
one? That's just 64.
It's just called Donkey Kong 64. That's the one where there's like a hub and then you like go to different areas, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right?
Yeah.
That game felt massive to me. I like never finished it, but that game felt like.
Well, yeah, all of its levels are massive.
But it felt like even looking at the water, like as a kid, I remember just being like, wow, this goes on forever. Like you know, you feel like you can. If you had a boat, you could go and there'd be more, you know what I mean?
Something people talked about a lot when Ukulele came out was how, like, you know, back in those days, like a door that would lead to a new section of the game would just be a black void, and it could take you fucking anywhere for all you knew.
Yeah. I do wonder how much of it is just, you know, being a kid. You start to lose some of the. I mean, you like understand even basics about game dev and stuff, game development.
Let me
and
look
stuff
and
like
see.
that.
Is there a way to do this non-lethal?
But also, there's a lot less like as games have like prioritized more and more like realism and like congruity of space. That like there's a lot less games that like are willing to like abstract scale in the way that like games that had like overworlds and stuff did.
You know, a game that is AAA slop that I think a lot of people in my circle do not like, but I really liked, that I did feel like was huge, was Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
Especially if you never leave your horse, right? Like travel everywhere on the horse. That really did feel like, oh, these are like different regions and stuff. And that is a game where there's realism stuff that's stupid, but the map,
Not going to help
I don't know,
carry
like going up like really north where it's cold and like hunting and there's like not any people like up there really it was really cool.
You cheating bastard. You're down here too? The least you could do is help me out.
But I understand that is a game that is not super popular in these circles.
I think
I've still like only played that first like snow section.
Oh yeah, that one's. I mean,
it's that feeling you described earlier of like looking on a horizon, like
yeah,
like
it has
those
great.
landscapes.
It just has great when you're on your horse riding the landscape. I mean, the coolest moment in the game is when you're right like near the end, you're riding and it like suddenly cinematically pulls out. It's not a cutscene, but it pulls out and fucking what's his name? That the what's that artist? The R&B artist. He has like Black Sugars is like the biggest song. D'Angelo. D'Angelo starts playing. And that's some of the coolest shit I've ever seen in a game. That's cool because it's like it's not a cutscene, but it's like they managed to make it feel more cinematic, but without just making it a movie. I don't know.
I think that's something like Rockstar in particular does really well. Is add.
Rockstar is pretty good at that.
They're like unique to video games. They're like they're like, how can we use this medium to present this story and create this feeling that you get from a movie typically?
Yeah.
Put it in this video game.
Especially with movement. I'm thinking about GTA 5 and driving in GTA 5, which people complain about because it's very unrealistic. But like driving around, like especially when it's like part of like the plot, feels like it feels very cinematic without it being like, we're gonna, you know, have like a ton of dialogue and or like a cutscene or something.
Figured she was just a sad old lady.
Yeah.
But I know that
we were right the first time.
Yeah.
Now ain't that funny? I owe you. This won't even the score, but it's all I got left. Luck to you, Corvo.
It sucks that the new Oblivion game is trash.
Yeah, I've heard that it's maybe a little better than Outer Wilds. Sorry.
I hated. I hated.
Yeah, I have heard a lot of people who don't like it.
I hated that game.
You know what's something the new game, when it goes on sale, the new game by the Sniper Elite devs is very much a Fallout-like. It's called Atomfall. You might like that.
I don't know anything about it.
They made a new Command and Conquer.
That's not a game I think
Alright.
I'm super into.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna finish Dishonored 1 tonight. I've only got, like, a few missions left. Oh, hey! We're back at the sewer at the tutorial area. Ain't that funny?
It all circles back.
Or no, wait, we're in the hub. Okay.
I love a full circle movement.
Yeah.
I love an end of shift.
Nope. But yeah, this is the shanty town I was talking about. Yeah. Anyway, excuse. Oh, what? Oh, nope. I did not mean to assault you. Oh, god damn it. Did I have a save after my... Okay, thank God.
God, he has so much health.
Oh, well, God damn it. I guess we're doing this again.
There's my luck. Aren't you a gentle?
Nope, no, that is not what I... Sorry about this, chat. Zoe, can I get a score update? I'm probably don't want one.
When it's back from the commercials.
Are you ready to
Sure.
get Slackjaw's bone?
I am also playing Hades.
Not going to help Granny? Well, I'm disappointed.
You aren't going to do the DLC?
What do you mean DLC?
Isn't she DLC for the game?
You're down here too?
I don't think there's DLC for Hades.
The least you could do is help me out.
Oh, you mean for Dishonored?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing the DLC, but I'm doing the DLC later. I'll come back to it at another time.
Word is all over the street.
Because the DLC is quite long, and I want to move on to other games. 6 streams ain't a lot for me to finish a game, but it is, you know, it's not nothing, so...
I don't know much about the DLC.
It's like 2/3 the length of the base game, and you play as the guy who kills the Empress. You fight a bunch of evil witches. It's pretty cool. There's a lot. The first level of it is like very like the jungle, like the meatpacking industrial labor genre.
Oh yeah. Cool area.
Throw it into the furnace.
Oh, what is he doing? Oh, that's cute.
So what's the score?
It's not back yet.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was.
No, I'm talking about Hades. I would explain, but I don't want to spoil.
Yeah, I do want to get around to that.
Are you,
There's stuff I want to play this year, but nothing that comes out until, like, May-ish. End of May, early June.
I have only been able to get into Blatro and now Hades. I haven't enjoyed anything else.
Wanna know something funny?
Alright, now we can make progress again. Oh, I missed this.
You find your way into such
I died.
interesting places, Corvo. At the eye of the storm, raging between Granny Rags and this man who has lived his whole life with a cleaver in one hand and a bottle in the other. Crawling out of those flooded ruins, winding your way back to the pub where you last saw Emily. Where is she now? How does it feel now, knowing your allies betrayed you? Strange how there's always a little more innocence left to lose. And Dowd, the man who killed the Empress. You had him in the palm of your hand, and you let him walk away? You fascinate me.
Assume that's the last time you meet him outside of the cutscenes, but I don't know. I think the Dodd half is great. The other stuff I'm a little less. I think they should have swapped it. I think they should have had you start with the Granny Rag stuff and then you end and have like Dodd's like encroaching enemies throughout the mission. I think that'd be neat.
It is. It is 59-48, Minnesota in the lead.
It's a good late game level though. And considering that's the last like real level of the low chaos Dishonored 1 playthrough, it's not a bad one.
They left in great haste, scattering like insects, eager to bore into the nests you made for them.
I didn't even mean to find all 5 rooms.
Have you killed anyone in this run?
Me or Zoe?
You.
Like 10-ish or so people scattered throughout different levels.
Okay.
Anytime I'm like, I don't like you, personally, I would.
But that doesn't like throw the whole game off.
No, you can kill like I think a quarter of hostile enemies throughout the level, and you get less leniency on tutorial enemies. But oh hey, wait, I can just that was where I was supposed to go.
I like the idea that like the less victories you have, the more doesn't really impact the chaos as much.
I appreciate, yeah, that is neat, but I think it is held back a little bit by what's I gonna say? Oh, we're back in the normal game. By this game's held back a little bit by like the compliment.
Please, no. Oh, it's you.
It's a little hard to make a game where like, oh, do you take the easy high killing route people or the more difficult non-lethal when you can fucking teleport and stop time? There's a little bit of mixed messaging in Dishonored 1's gameplay.
But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing. Saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
What was that all about?
Hold on. I need to check something. Okay, so she might... Hold on, let me check something, because I didn't look through. I assumed I got low chaos. I'm gonna double check and...
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night. Criminal mind. That crazy mask on. Closer.
Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hit her eyes. The Admiral said
Who's
that
he got up
Martin was
against?
right.
A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen. You could never stand up to men in our trade.
Well, now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run your ball games out back.
This is the Wolves are leading so much it's almost a bad game.
Oh my god. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah. So they're up 22 in the third quarter.
To penetrate the workshop. Those are big Piero Joplin.
Huh? That might be worth checking out.
I'm still trying to forget work.
Hold on. I will be right back. Hey, something.
Zoe, would you ever go fishing?
I love fishing.
You love fishing.
Yeah, I mean it's been a very long time since I've gone, but I liked it a lot. You know, I really enjoyed too is deep sea fishing.
Deep sea fishing.
Yeah, you have to charter a boat, and it's something that's expensive if it's just like you and two people paying for it. But if you get a whole group and everybody splits it, it's not so bad.
I think my friend sails.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say sailing is a good way to do it. It's
You
cool.
gotta get like
I
a
have a
big
friend who
boat.
sails. Is your friend rich?
No.
Really? I wonder
There's
how they
just
sail. Sailing's like a rich people's sport, kinda.
They're like train hopper guys, and boats are really cheap, and if you can get them moored.
Huh.
I mean, one of them like makes money. There's dock space here is really cheap because of the sound.
Okay, that makes sense because that's usually one of the most expensive parts.
Yeah, there's just a ton of good places to put boats where I live.
I
So,
got you.
and there's just like a shit ton of boats that people are trying to get rid of, so they're cheap.
Sure.
The money comes in like maintaining them, but they have like a tiny ass thing. I don't know. It's something that I would like to. It's one of those things that I'm like, oh, that would be cool.
Sorry
But I
about
never
that.
really
I'm
get
back.
around to
I
it.
just want to. I thought I accidentally locked myself into a high chaos version somehow, but I did not. So we're good.
I'm glad I could give you video game identity crisis.
No, it wasn't you. It was the in-game dialogue.
Please, no. Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel.
Is Zoe still here? Who's still here?
Survived.
I'm still here.
Everybody,
shortly
the
before
whole
the
crew.
Cool.
He was smart enough not to come ashore.
Yeah, this line read up ahead, I was like, oh, did I fuck up? And no, we're good.
At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal,
Because I knew that, like, more
shot them
people
each in the
die.
back of the head.
You
Just
go
like the
high
target
chaos,
kills
but
he
yeah.
used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said
Is
it was
this from,
time
like,
for
beginning of the
Sokolov
mission?
and went
Yeah,
off to the
yeah.
stage. I don't know what happened after that.
The announcer keeps using the phrase "hotter than fish grease" to describe Anthony Edwards. And I've never heard that in my life.
The announcer is just like going crazy.
I mean, it's Ant, you know. He's proving tonight why he is truly Michael Jordan's illegitimate child.
Oh, I understand.
But yeah,
understand
it is
more
it is a
about,
really stupid phrase.
It's just I don't even mind it. It's just I've never heard that in my entire life. I don't even really think of fish grease as hot.
I thought Lydia would
I guess like when you
scream at me
fry
at the end.
fish.
She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died.
I was only a kid at the last coronation. We even make it to tonight. Oh, you look at this mess?
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl.
The whole time they were working.
I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself.
I was only a kid at the last coronation. We even make it to tonight. You look at this mess?
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from them the whole time they were working with her.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Hiram Burrows, formerly the Lord Regent, has confessed to heinous crimes against the people of Dunwall. He shall be confined to the Coldridge prison until the proper authorities decide his sentence.
Alright, let's take this slowly. And they really have a lot of guys. I mean, I guess it makes sense. This is where the conspiracy was happening, but yeah.
Yeah, this is turning into a blowout.
What's the score?
It is now 85 to 58.
I shouldn't get too excited. It's still very early in the playoffs.
Yeah, it is, but no, I mean, yeah, obviously there are better teams you're gonna have to face, but
Well, I just meant, yeah, this series as well, but, you know.
even this series, yeah. Winning the first game doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna win the series, but you look really dominant.
Oh, I'll find you. I know you're here.
Are we in the playoff?
Yes.
Yeah, playoffs are started.
Oh.
The Knicks playoff game was fantastic. I think I already talked about it. Great comeback.
I need to see Jacob's Twitter.
I love a bracket.
Who's Twitter?
Mutual I have. Biggest Wolves fan I know.
Bulls aren't even in the playoffs, though.
Or Wolves fan.
Wolves, gotcha, okay.
Okay, so in the first round is best out of 3, right?
Best 4 out of 7.
4 out of 7.
Or am I wrong?
Wait, what did you say?
4 out of 7.
Yeah, best 4 out of 7. Yeah.
You know what's gonna be hype
It's the first to 4 wins. It's the first to 4 wins.
It's gonna be hype with the Knicks versus Celtics.
I hope we get that far. I'm not that confident in this team.
Could you imagine if the finals were Knicks v Wolves?
Yeah, that'd be really fun. I would be really surprised.
Yeah, for both teams.
I would be shocked. I'd be more surprised for the Knicks than the Wolves.
Which is funny because you're ranked way better than us.
Yeah, but in the East. Also, if you look at our score, if you look at our ranking or like our win-loss against like good teams, it's like horrible. Like the number of games we won against teams that are like actually good, is really unimpressive.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time. We can't determine what happened to him. I'll bet my commission.
And we're playing the Pistons right now, which is not like that's far from I mean they're good, they're not bad, but it's far from a powerhouse. I just want to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'd be happy losing in the Eastern Conference Finals. I just want to be better, you know. I was excited to get into playoffs. I was excited to win one series. Now I want to get to the finals, the Eastern Conference Finals. And then I hope that the Celtics aren't as good next year. The Celtics just look like unstoppable.
Maybe they'll crack in the playoffs.
I mean, they won very smoothly last year. The thing is, I mean, a lot of people would argue otherwise, but I think a lot of people would also agree with me. They don't actually have like any single player that's like that amazing. It's just they have so many players that are really good. Like their entire bench is like better than some of the worst teams in the league or whatever.
Yeah, and
which is crazy.
And that's a big way different. Football is obviously is obviously different from basketball. Whereas like, yeah, you can have good backups, but like, you're not having like depths. You're not winning long seasons on like half your team is backups, and then you're also doing
Dude,
well on the floor.
if the Knicks lose like one starter, it's like over. That's what happened last year. Like the Knicks, it's like our top 5 players are good, and that's like it. The Celtics, it's like they can lose players and still win.
Damn.
It's just like all of their players are good.
How are they able to pull that off?
Just a really well managed team, and just a lot of really good trades, a lot of good drafting, good coaching, luck, some luck.
Nice.
No, it's not nice. I hope it's never happens again.
Oh, I said I see.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You're like, you took offense. You're like fuck you.
I hate the Celtics. It's one of my least favorite teams in sports.
Humbly accept the mantle of Lord Regent of the State of Bristol and all of its imperial possessions, notably the capital city of Dundalk. I fervently hope my tenure will be a short one, and that the rightful heir will take her place within a mere decade or so.
I mean, that's understandable. I feel like I have to back them just because I have family in Massachusetts, though. You know?
That is part of why I have family and friends in Minnesota, Oregon, and the Wolves, so that's why I'm ready.
Like, also, the Spurs are walked. So.
The Spurs should be really good. You just got very unlucky.
That's so unlucky. I keep wanting it to be like a Spurs, the Spurs moment to shine, you know?
But, I mean, you had a great era. Pretty recently.
Yeah. But I missed it. I wasn't even into basketball.
Yeah, you weren't watching that era. That was a really cool era. It was cool because that's another team where it wasn't like, I mean, I think people would get a little annoyed when I say like there weren't star players. Like that's a little bit of a narrative, but it's like they're players that you haven't heard of basically, and they just played by what do they call it? There's like a term for it, but it essentially means you win as a team and not as like just having a really dominant player that's supported by other players around them.
Yeah. I mean, that's legit. That's like a...
It's really cool. I think it's one of the coolest ways to win in the sport. Winning by committee is what they call it.
I hereby claim the title of Grand Admiral of the Fleet and Supreme Commander of the Combined Armies of the Empire.
There is something deeply satisfying about slowly picking off enemies in a stealth game and just being like, okay, this area is safe, this area is safe, this area is safe.
Huh? What the?
Oh, nope. This area not safe. I will probably be able to watch Game 2 and Game 3, but I'm not certain. But yeah.
I'm gonna try to not go out very much this week, so that should be... I'm on Discord.
And I know Rye this week is gonna have more free time, so he'll be looking at games.
Viv's around a lot lately.
That's cool.
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. But it does mean I'm on. If she's around, I'm not gonna be on Discord. She's at band practice right now. Not really band practice. She's jamming with some people.
I mean.
Also, I found out we got my work schedule this week, so I will be able to stream on my birthday.
Wow.
That'll be fun.
LeBron James is trying really hard to make a comeback. I don't think it's possible because you have such a lead, but...
What quarter are we?
We are in the third quarter. I think he's just going to make it look less embarrassing. I don't think he's going to be able to, like...
I hope you're right.
What happened to Luka?
Luka had one of the best first quarters I've seen in a really long time, and then has not been good since.
Oh, damn.
People are gonna call us fucking heroes if we knock the Lakers out in round 1.
I will be slightly sad. I'll be happy for you, but I want to see more.
Well, I feel like the people, like, much like, you know, people were dreading Chiefs-Eagles, people were not looking forward to Lakers-Celtics being the finals.
I don't think most people thought that was going to happen, though.
That's
the Lakers
fair.
have not been good.
Some of the YouTubers I saw who make basketball content were kind of, like, dreading that, but yeah, no.
Yeah, but those are YouTubers. They're barely people.
That is true. Okay, so now we need to go to Piero.
Doesn't that mean clown?
Yes. It is very funny that they put not Tesla and not Edison in this game, basically. And not Edison has a fucking Russian accent. Hmm.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. All his talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
Couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless.
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the
Zoe, the Piero, the guy who sells you items in this game?
Yeah, sure.
Played by the same grandpa from the pit.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, there's a bunch of big actors in this game. Him, Susan Sarandon.
Sarandon is... I don't know why that one's so funny to me.
I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing.
It's funny to me when actors are in like bullshit games, like bad games.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble think of some, but they're definitely
You may navigate the fields of
out there.
Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the
Dishonored was the first video game that Carrie Fisher did a voice in.
Who's she?
Oh,
oh, I think I know. She's Callista, right? Who's?
She's on the loudspeakers.
Oh, okay, okay.
I know people love to get pissed about that shit though.
What'd you say? What'd you say specifically?
People love to get pissed about that shit because like they think like actual voice actors should be.
Which I think there is some truth to that. I think it's more like, well, you're making very expensive games. Maybe it's not the best, but hey, I think there isn't the celebrity in this game where I'm like, oh, they half-assed and should have hired a real voice actor.
Yeah.
What? Why is no one making rounds?
It's just...
Piero is also the voice of
Chucky. Yes.
I'll be right back.
That's the main thing. He's also you've seen Lord of the Rings, the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings, right, Lid?
He's
Wormtongue.
I saw the character. Is he the king's evil right-hand man?
Yes, yes. He's good at playing creeps.
He was in Heaven's Gate, Dune, and Blue Velvet, all movies I've watched very recently, and I don't recognize the names of any of the characters he played.
Okay, so now we just gotta get back to Piero.
Do what you want, but ask quickly.
I will take a bunch of sleek darts, please. Is there any upgrades I care about left? Not really.
Astonishing. The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious. Or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo?
Let's go non-lethal. There's no reason to go full genocide.
As you wish, Corvo, we will be far away before any of them regain their senses. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
I wonder if this gets paid off well in 2.
Have you never played 2?
No, I have not. I want to. I'll probably do that. That'll be completely blind when I get around to it at some point. Where do I insert the doohickey?
Everything is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in the whale oil.
Is it up here? Do I have...
You do the honors.
Follow the cable. Okay, I did that, but I didn't... It's up. I guess I'm following the wrong cable. Let me look. Maybe it's over here? No. I'll try that again. I mean... So this goes over here, over the table. Oh, is it on top of the roof? Ah, yes, it is. Okay, that makes sense. Where do I Oh, okay, I see. I gotta, open... So I go into the... Oh. There we go. All right. Very convenient this doesn't also knock me out, but, you know.
beyond my greatest expectations. It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
I can't. Now that you've eliminated the City Watch, I can find my way out of here. But there's no way I can help Emily the way you can. I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you where you need to.
Alright, time to go beat this game.
Thought I'd find you here. Never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do. Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Alright, let's go. No kills, no. Got the collectibles, we missed some of the money, but who cares? So, if you're playing High Chaos, this is a completely different level. It is the hardest level in the game, full of dangerous enemies and bad vibes and a storm. But on Low Chaos, it's kind of a chill walk in the park, because it's the reward. The other difference is that you can enter high chaos if you killed enough people throughout the game, where Samuel, as he drops you off, is like, I fucking hate your guts, Corvo, and will fire a pistol to alert the guards to where you are. Which is a very funny, like, yeah, you fucked up.
Good luck, Corvo.
It's no, like, genocide run punishment, but it's something. I think that...
Give my best to Emily.
Alright.
After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me.
But
have you do a bullet hell segment?
No. This would be like if the pacifist run didn't have the lab and just ended with Azrael and what's her name? The first boss. Made up. Assassins like you should be burnt. Yeah. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be a good bit. Okay, let's... So... I guess we'll do beach. Again, I'll show this level off, but I kinda just want to end the game. Wait, are there still... There are still collectibles in this level? Who gives a shit?
You know what the
People wanna
first
collect
game...
stuff.
The first
You just
game
said you like to collect stuff.
I like collecting stuff, but oh, well. But I feel like that the balancing act where, like... You know... You should have all your powers by now. You shouldn't... Gotta let people... I mean, yeah, I think it's like... Once you enter the final level, you should have all the powers you need. That's, I guess, my thing.
You know the first game that Brad Dourif did voice work for?
I do not.
Myst 3.
I didn't know there was a Myst 3. I thought it was just Myst then Riven.
There's 5 of those things.
Is Riven not Myst 2, or is it a different thing?
It is. It's Myst 2.
Okay.
There's just more.
Myst 3 is apparently very good. I have not played a single Myst. That would be a fucking stream. That would be a hell of a stream, is me streaming.
Yeah.
Me and Mist.
Because here's the thing, it's like, if I'm playing a Myst, I want to get the good ending. I want to solve the story within a story, but, like, those games make you, like, actually think, and also I know have cryptic bullshit, so... I might try the remakes. I mean, the newest remakes. I know they've made multiple Myst remakes.
Yeah. That's probably the way to do it.
How old is Myst?
What's going on there?
Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't crouching.
93 was the original.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. 93 was a big fucking year for PC games.
What all came out then?
Doom and Myst. And I think TIE Fighter might have been 93. That's like the biggest DOS era Star Wars game, aside from Dark Forces. How the fuck did he find me? Got a plan for it, but I play Riven 3-1 Myst Online. And yes, they made a Myst MMO.
Emily banged her head in the confusion. Dragged her crying into the waiting boat. She called you.
Hold on. Who saw me? That's what I really wanna... Oh. Oh, the alarm. Okay, that makes sense. Good idea with the new message. Why was that the one message didn't chime? I think if you type fast enough, it doesn't, like, quickly reply enough, it doesn't. I didn't do this, by the way. Twitch just added it. I have no idea how to turn it on or off. Chat is slow enough that I'm gonna keep it, for now, but I imagine it will get annoying at some point. Oh. The giant fuck-off radio tower. I see.
The thing that's turning slowly towards you.
Yeah.
I don't think TIE Fighter came out in 93, but X-Wing did.
Okay. When was TIE Fighter, then?
Alright. I'm looking it up. We got Doom. We got Sam and Max hit the road.
Hell yeah! I knew a Lucas.
Day of the Tentacle. What's Day of the Tentacle?
That is the first. What's the guy who made Psychonauts? His name?
That guy.
Yeah, that's his first big project.
Schafer?
Tim. Yeah, I think Day of the Tentacle is the
Gunstar
first.
Heroes.
They
got Kirby's Adventure.
Yeah, yeah.
They got Prince of Persia 2. They got Star Trek Judgment Rises. They got Disney's Aladdin.
Which one? Well, I imagine both.
Secret of Mana.
Yeah. I mean, 93 is a good year. It's no 94, but I would say just for PC games. '94
has been so hype when these games came out.
94 has some it's like Final Fantasy VI, Super Metroid, Donkey Kong Country, Sonic 3, Doom 2, System Shock 1. A lot of good games. Oh. You didn't see nothing.
Probably rats into everything.
Yeah, I would say the best years for video games, off the top of my head,
97.
94, 97's good, 98, 2001, 2004, 2007, 2011, 2017, and 2023.
What happened 2017?
Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Nier Automata, Prey, Cuphead, Hollow Knight. 07? Yeah, Halo 3, Galaxy, the Orange Box.
Orange Box is huge.
Orange Box is fucking huge. He should be able to see me, right? Like, there's no way that guy... Look, I might not...
I'm sure that part of this is because a lot of these numbers aren't published. Like, there's like no data here for the UK.
Oh yeah.
As far as known sales figures go, Japan sales alone were enough for Secret of Mana to be the 6th best-selling game of 1993.
Yeah, it's like I think Chrono Trigger and Dragon Quest 2 or Dragon Quest 5 and Final Fantasy 6 are all in the or a Dragon Quest are all in the top 10 best-selling Super Nintendo games, and like almost all of those sales were from Japan only. All of the beloved popular Japanese role-playing games on the Super Famicom did sell really well and were important. Just not in the States until after FF7 came out. And that meant that basically every JRPG has been on the Super Nintendo has been $80 for like 20 years now. Sometimes more. I think as far as talking about years in video games and relative quality and all that stuff, I think 2025 is stepping out to be an alright year, not one of the best, but has some stuff I'm excited for. I need to get caught.
There's been like almost nothing coming out.
Yeah, there is stuff coming out of the summer, which is weird because usually it's spring's crazy, and summer slows down. Like even not even counting just Switch 2 stuff like Deltarune, a lot of indie games, the Ninja Gaidens and Shinobi.
The big ones, the GTA.
Well, we don't know when that's coming out. That might get pushed back next year because of tariffs. Fatal Fury. Really. Fatal Fury seems cool, but oh, those DLC characters sure ruined the enthusiasm of people that I know who would be excited for it.
Who plays fighting games?
Both a lot of people and not a lot of people. I mean, again, yeah, no, I like fighting games are cool, but it's like, I don't know about that Rape Naldo edition. Zoe, can I get a score update?
Yeah, You are most likely gonna win this game. The score is they just hit it for me. It is 106 to 90 with 6 to 18 left. So I guess there's still a lot of basketball left to be played, but just like vibes wise, you know.
Okay.
It feels like Minnesota's got this. Anthony Edwards was out for a second with an injury, and came back in. He's toughing it out.
Oh, that would have been scary.
Well, I mean, it's still. I really that's some dog shit to come back in because the biggest like comeback period for the Lakers was when he was out. Now that he's back, he's been playing better.
How good are our backups?
You have some like role players. I don't even need backup, just some role players that are really good. I like Nazareth a lot. I liked Vincenzo a lot when he was on the Knicks. I think he's a debated player. Yeah, you have some good role players.
Huh.
I would say the biggest thing about what your team is Rudy Gobert. Kind of sucks. Can I admit something to you guys?
Sure.
I am currently so I'm like trying to figure out like some stuff about supplements. And Googling it is giving me a lot of very clearly like not good sources or like sponsored sources or like not explaining things very well. So I'm actually using ChatGPT to help me do research for it, and it's actually really doing a great job.
You know, I appreciate your honesty, and given your situation, I'm not going to judge that because doing research can be hard. But if you get fucked, if something goes wrong because of this, I will mock you.
Well, to be fair, the worst thing that can happen is I take something that doesn't do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is what I was already worried about. But like I was like, you know, there's a lot of skepticism about like trusted supplement brands because it's not as regulated, and the list it's giving me and the reasons they're suggesting it are a lot better than the lists I'm finding when I'm just Googling it. Because there's like, they're like talking about the certifications and stuff like that, and like, oh, this is used by professional sports teams.
I mean, the
like,
fact that you're using it responsibly and thinking about it, I think makes your usage of it less objectionable, and also Google does just throw it in your face as the first thing you see.
Sucks now, it's the thing. That's part of it.
Yes.
Google sucks now.
That
like,
is all.
So much trash comes up. Like so many. This is just like kind of like narrowing down stuff that would take me forever to find on Google.
I will say, going back to Fighters, everything about it looks good. It's just they left a bad taste in people's mouth because of Saudi connections and. They're my objective.
Saudi connection. The Dreamers.
The lovers. The rapists and me. God. What a great movie.
It's I need to go back and watch it.
I watched it for the first time recently. It's great. When Orson Welles shows up at the end, man, that's movies right there.
That's cinema. That's beautiful. Yeah. I can see.
Oh. I was making too much noise. Game didn't like that.
Yeah, it's not a noise game. I'm gonna have to go here pretty soon. I don't want to go back to work.
I'm sorry you do.
Huh?
No, it's just I need to make money, but today was like kind of a weird bullshit thing, and like I don't. Like I'm working for this new company, and they obviously don't have their shit together, and I'm just like, dude, I don't. I'm kind of tired of working for places that don't have their shit together.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Like maybe I'm spoiled, and I've worked for places that kind of had like a good thing going on, but
Okay, I just need to take this.
recently, just like places in Seattle just don't like. Maybe it's everywhere. I just feel like nowhere has their shit together organizationally.
Yeah, no, an original soccer character could be really cool. SNK, could do that. Be really funny if a fighting game did that as like a dig. They're not. But it'd be funny. Thank you for turning that way, good sir.
Don't you love it?
I do. Okay, he's unconscious. We're good. Let's turn off ugly mode. Like, I feel like you can do a lot in fighting games or in like any character has sports powers, but they're way more violent and dangerous than just normally doing that. I don't know how many people in here have seen the Raid 2, but when the guy with the baseball gimmick shows up in Raid 2, it's really cool.
There does need to be more gimmicks, but the baseball gimmick is just badass. That's like, and that goes back to the Warriors.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
My neighbor did that once. He dressed up like the baseball guys from the Warriors, and he proceeded to get super drunk and fucked up, and destroyed everything in the complex. He was like spray painting the giant sign in front of the complex and shit. I was pissed because he used my spray paint. He did it, and I was like, and my first thing was like, they're gonna think it was me!
Wasn't there a tanker in here that I could remove or no? Yes, there it is. Okay. Well, no.
Someone get over here!
Yeah, both raids are great. I think I like 2 a little bit more, but they're pretty even in my head. It's been a while since I've seen either of them. Fuck. If you're gonna do something stupid like that, you gotta have the stealth gun out. Nope, 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 nope. You know what? That's fine. Oaken. Oh god, look at him!
Uh-oh.
Someone there?
Oh, come on! Come on, what the fuck was that?
Someone there?
Okay, that was me missing. You wanna get my shoelace stuck in an escalator? There we go. Yeah, we've got enough down here that I can afford to be a little loosey-goosey. Yes, I did just use those words, but, you know. Sometimes you're 3 hours into a stream and are just looking for words to say.
No, it reminds me of there's a Nick's local announcer that loves to use phrases that are rhymes, like wheeling and dealing and I'm forgetting some of the other ones, but it's blank and blank, and they're always rhymes. There's 30 seconds left, and you were up 117 to 92, so you're officially blown out the Lakers.
Hell yeah!
1-1 in their home stadium.
Is the next game in LA as well?
No, yes, it's 2-2, 1-1. That makes sense.
Okay. So where would finals be then?
Lakers.
Oh, turn around. Okay, he almost turned around. That would have been bad. But he didn't, so we're good.
Alright. I'm gonna get out of here.
Alright, see ya.
Sounds good. Have a good night.
Hopefully I should be done with the stream in like
what?
half an hour, 40 minutes, but we'll see.
I might be done. No. I have to be working in like 50 minutes, but I gotta like drive over to the place, meet up with the guy, throw it in the truck, and then talk. It's like I'm literally just showing up, helping throw something in the back of a truck, and then like talking. So, you know.
Okay, game, are you going to let me just do this? Seems like it. Someone is hearing me, but I can't. Oh, there he is. Okay. We still got enough sleep darts. Actually, it might be less than that. Wait, I don't know. I have not completed... I've played Dishonored 1, but I have not gotten this far before, so... This might be the end of the game, but we'll see. We'll see, says Boymar. Oh, yeah. We'll see. Oh, well. That's a great start. The light at the end. We are at the final area. Of Dishonored 1. Man, it's thinking about it, it's crazy it took Arcane 14 years to make a second game with a kick button. Because it'd be so fucking funny to kick that guy off and watch him fall, but there is no kick button in Dishonored.
For the past, like, 15 minutes, I've been like, what messages are you responding to? And sure enough, Twitch was frozen.
Your internet never ceases to amaze.
Well, I don't think this is my internet. I think this is fucking Twitch not knowing how to design an app for fucking anything.
That is also true.
Fun, useful fact, in my opinion.
Okay.
Any chat message that gets censored or removed doesn't on the Xbox app. So I can learn what the person said to get those asterisks put there.
That's very useful. You're the only person, I think, in history who has to deal with this, because who the fuck else has used the Discord Xbox app?
Literally nobody.
Literally no one. It's just you. Just you.
That's why they don't fix the problems with it.
Fuck that lid guy.
Who else is there to notice it?
There has to be... You know, I and Kaiju, we get used to chat messages being... Don't be fucking catty. Sometimes I just don't... I look at your message and I'm like, I'm not acknowledging that. It's not a lot most of the time. Most of the time I'm being, easily distracted and ignoring. But, you know.
I need more men.
Being nasty tonight. The room that I'm in is very warm right now, so I'm a little sticky.
Huh? What?
You know what? This is the final room of the game, so... Yeah. So there's like a dramatic final confrontation if you find him in high chaos, but in here he's just like, yeah, I'm done. It's over. I killed everyone else who was the co-conspirators are fucking dead. You win. Excuse me, what? He was monologuing. Fine, fine. I'm a little tired, a little sleepy, but I'll respect his. He has a fucking Jello ring.
This is all Martin's fault. Did you think I'd fight you, Corvo? Sorry to disappoint. This is yours. The key to Emily's cell. She'll be glad to see you. You made quite an impression on her. Did you know that? She asked about you constantly. Where you were. What you've been doing. I told her. In the end, I told her everything. From the start, when we had such noble goals in mind. To the end, when we were afraid, fighting in secrecy about who we could trust and who we had to kill.
Yeah, I don't think this works. I get what they're going for in the reaction, but it feels...
Become an interesting girl. If she lives, she'll make a memorable...
It feels like these guys were never that important or compelling as they wanted them to be. I like the bit... Yeah, that's good. Like, the high chaos is kind... I kind of wish there was a best of both worlds. Okay. Goodbye. Nice attempt. I have superpowers. We beat the game.
I knew you'd come. Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
We did it! Well, after like a fucking decade, I finally beat Dishonored 1.
So ends
Congratulations.
And now
Yay.
Baldwin the First will take her mother's throne after a season of turmoil. You will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her young mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her or cause her harm.
Oh, except for the part where he gets turned into a statue because of an evil witch, but that's they didn't write that. Think of that when they were wrote this ending.
You held back instead of striking. So it is with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension comes a golden age brought about by your hand.
Thank you. Thank you.
And decades hence, when your hair turns white and you pass from this world, Empress Emily.
It's a shame that because Deathloop is connected to this universe, and but it's set in like a specific location, and it sucks that we're never going to get. Do Sokolov just forget about the? I'm assuming they use that. Honestly, that might have. Because Deathloop takes place in the universe, and it really wants to trick you into thinking that the main character fought in real World War II, but he did not. So I imagine that came up. That is used in whatever the post-Dishonored World War that happens. I'm disappointed that Deathloop is not going to get like. Here's the proper game, where full game they built around Colt. I appreciate ending the credits on a vocal song. Is anyone else in here?
I'm here. I'm
okay.
working on my stimulant stack.
Okay, well, you can watch the credits on YouTube. Anyway.
I'm watching.
No, I mean, I exited out, because it's like, yeah, that's neat, but, I don't. Anyway, it's almost time to go, but it is once again time for my favorite segment. It's time for the list. I'm
hyped.
I'm hyped. I'm sure you are. I'm gonna think it over. Best part of the Andy is the final review. Okay, let me get the correct list up.
Sometimes I've seen you just throw shit, and I'm like, it's been a while since you've done that, but there have been times where I'm like, dude, you just threw that on there.
Sometimes I'm a little sleepy, but okay. Hold on, let me oh. Okay. Oh, let me also stream the list in Discord, you know, as a courtesy. So, I'm just gonna move up. Dishonored is my final verdict on this game is that like it's pretty cool, it's well designed, it's balanced, but there's a few areas where it just doesn't feel as cohesive as I quite want it to be. Like it doesn't like it feels like narratively like it could be a little tighter. I think it's a little messy in how it handles its moral choice systems. And I also think that, like, the game, like, Dodd is the real, like, big, cool, final climactic moment, and then everything after that is kind of like, especially, at least in low chaos, is kind of like, yeah, let's just wrap this up. Yeah, the game ended like an hour ago. Actually, it literally just ended. It literally just ended. Like, 5 minutes ago. But that's what happens, you know? Pointed lighter. Where am I gonna put it on the list? I think... Yes. I think, right here. A very high 8, I think, is an appropriate place for Dishonored. If it was a little tighter or more focused, which I hear the DLC and 2 kind of is, I could see giving it, like, a solid 9 and putting it in that upper crust, but it falls a little short, but it's still very good. Haha. Oh, it's time to find out if Dishonored... I will also be ranking the DLC on that list, and I'm expecting that to be a little higher, but, yeah. Anyway. Thank you all for coming by. I will be back with another stream Monday night, very soon. And then... I don't know if I'm going to be starting my, post-Dishonored game, or just continuing Bayonetta. It depends on who can show up and what schedules look like. Probably continuing Bayonetta. But, yeah. Until next time, bye-bye. Can you too?
Bye, Internet.
Bye.
Thank you.